In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a window insulation kit on your windows to save money on heating costs. And we're going to do it right now. This is the kit I'm going to be using. This is Frost King. I have no affiliation with Frost King, but I've used these before. And they also make these for doors. They make huge plastic sheets that you can use to insulate like a French door or an exterior door if you're not going to use it for the winter. In my case, I'm going to be using this window as an example. This is going to be great for if you have old drafty windows, but my windows aren't that drafty, but I'm just doing this to show you, and at the end of the video, I want to show you how to remove it. I've actually made a video about this before, and 7 years later, I realized that I left some things out, and one of those is showing how to remove this. So that's why I'm making this video, to try and cover everything you need to know. This right here is all that comes in the kit. Just some double-sided tape and a piece of plastic. In my case, this is a 3-pack, and all you want to do is just make sure that you have a big enough size. This is 62 inches by 42 inches, so this will work great for this window. And the only other thing you should need is a blow dryer and a pair of scissors. You take your double-sided tape, and I like to run it on this part. If you have trim like this, just find a flat part of the trim. You could also do it here. You do not want to attach it to the wall, any kind of plaster or wallpaper. It is recommended only for painted wood. This is stained and it has some poly on it. I think it would be fine for this because it has the poly on it. And later in the video, I'll show you the steps to remove it carefully so you don't ruin your trim. If you have a window shade that's inset into the window like I do, I would recommend bringing it all the way up, and after you do the plastic, you can hang a temporary curtain or a blanket, whatever you want to do. At least you would have the option to let some light in here. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to leave it down because if I have it up, it's going to do funky things to the camera, but that is totally up to you. If you have anything that is in the way of where this plastic is going to go, like this, now is the time to get rid of it. Now we're clear. To start, I'm just going to take a little rubbing alcohol and clean where this tape is going to go. As I said, this nice flat edge is where I like to put the tape. Go along here and make sure nothing is sticking up. There's no excess paint. You want this as flat as possible. If there's any dust or dirt, the tape is going to stick to that and not to the trim. This is why we're doing this. Now I'm going to take the roll of tape. It has like a starter on here. I'll just cut that off. And then all I'm going to do is stick it to this trim. So I like to do, just hold it here, go about 8 inches, 10 inches. Make sure it's nice and secure. Roll out some more. Press it on there. And when I get to the end, take my scissors, go back just a little bit, and cut it. I am going to peel this right away. Now you have a sticky surface for that plastic to stick to. And now we just do the sides the same way. I'll overlap the tape here. Run it down. Down here, I'm just going to cut it long. Then I will extend it like that. And peel that. I'm pulling it pretty tight as I'm going. Nice and tight like this. It gives a nice straight line. Peel this side. And now for the sill, just overlap it and bring it all the way over here just to make sure it's going to be attached to the other tape as close as I can, like that. Make sure it's stuck. Try not to have any bubbles like that. If you do, just really press it in there. And you can cut this. And peel it. The instructions do say once you peel this, wait 10 to 15 minutes. I've never had a problem, but that's just what the instructions say. The instructions also say now you can put the plastic on starting from the top, hold it tight here, and then go to the other side and then work your way down. But I don't like doing that because you attach it up here and then you have it hang down here. Unless you have two people maybe holding it out, it'll get stuck here and it could get annoying. So I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. Make sure it's going the right way. Unfold it like this. And then I'm going to kind of take it like this, pull it nice and tight, and try and do it as even as possible. Make sure there's at least an inch overhang past the tape everywhere. And you can start to stick it on this tape. I really want to be careful in these corners. Just make sure it attaches nice right there. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure this is nice and stuck here. Okay, and now I can work my way up. Pulling tight to the sides and then pulling tight, going up. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. The next step is going to take care of that. Press it into place as I go. I'll do this one side, like this. Back over to this side, pull it tight. And once you stick it to that tape, kind of stuck there. If you have a spot like this, you might be able to clean it up carefully, pulling it away from the tape, like this. There, that's much better. And now for the fun part. You can use a hair dryer on the highest setting, holding it 4 to 6 inches away. This plastic is going to shrink up and all these wrinkles are going to go away, making this nice and tight and crystal clear. So again, 4 to 6 inches away. I like to go around the whole thing, nice and even, to heat it up before I get too close. And it'll start to shrink up, and then you can concentrate in certain areas. You just don't want to go so close and hold it for so long that it actually melts. Now I can slow down, concentrate on the edges. Heating up that tape will help the plastic to stick to it. So right here, I'll see if we can make that better. Again, not concentrating too much in one spot. Much better. Should be good. We'll look at an angle and see if there's any more wrinkles. And the drum test. Sounds like a drum head. Good. You could leave it like this, but to make it look nicer, we'll trim it. Don't go too close to the tape, just because you don't want to accidentally cut into it. You can make this look as pretty or as not pretty as you want. For the purposes of this video, that's going to be good enough. You would be surprised how much this does for a room that has drafty windows. I had a sunroom once that only had storm windows in it, and after I did this, it made a huge difference. So I know it saved money on heating. But you're not going to keep it up here forever. So after the winter, when you want to open your windows and get some fresh air in here, you're going to want to remove this. So let me show you how I would do it. So obviously leaving this on here all winter, it's going to be a little different than leaving it here for 15 minutes. This tape will really stick over that period of time, but this is how you would remove it using a blow dryer. You can just rip it off, but you have a chance of tearing some paint off your trim and maybe even this poly. Hopefully that won't happen if you use a blow dryer. You get even closer with the blow dryer and really heat up that tape and that trim and just run it along as you peel this off. If you left a little edge like mine, you can use that, or you can just take some scissors, cut this, and then start to peel. On high, get real close. That's gonna heat up that adhesive, making it easier to peel. It's gonna be hot. There we go. And once you get this started, you can move down. There we go. Just a little at a time. The closer you get, the faster you can go. So just out of curiosity and to see how difficult this is to remove, I'll try the other side that's not heated up. As you can see, I'm getting the plastic off the tape. Let's see if I can get this tape started. Again, it's only been here for 15 minutes, but not too bad. But after an entire season, the adhesive starts to really stick again to the trim, the paint, the varnish, whatever you have here. So just be careful. That's just way smoother. And now it's springtime. My favorite time of the year. So if you needed to insulate your windows, or if you just needed to know how to take it off without ruining your trim, I hope this video helped. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. This kind of sucks. You should sue me to wrapping paper. I'm the king of wrapping paper. Oh yeah, Mr. Wrapping Paper King. Let me try that again.